I'm Yosuke Takase, 35 years old. I'm just your average office worker.
Hey, Takase, good work today. Oh, by the way, did the inheritance registration go through?
Yeah, it was my first time with that paperwork, but the folks at the Legal Affairs Bureau walked me through it. This is Kaede Kisaragi, my junior at work and my project partner.
That's one thing off your plate then. Convenience store bento again tonight?
I just don't have the energy to cook when I get home, you know?
Your parents passed not long ago, and your divorce from Sayaka was only 2 months back. I get it, but you really need to eat proper meals.
Yeah, I know, but... I made it back home and was eating my convenience store bento when memories of married life suddenly crossed my mind. Sayaka used to always cook for us. Mom loved her, always saying, "You're like a daughter to me." Dad lit up whenever she visited. That New Year's with all four of us was so much fun, but at some point, Sayaka changed. Her spending got out of control, coming home later and later. Then, I caught her cheating. She told me it's your fault for ignoring me, and walked out. After that, my parents passed, and as an only child, I was completely alone. How did it all end up like this? A few weeks later. Huh? A call? From Sayaka? What does she want now? Hello?
Oh, hey, a long time. How have you been? So, listen, Yosuke, I've got amazing news.
It was my ex-wife, Sayaka Sonoda.
That land and house from the inheritance sold for $3 million.
What?
I said $3 million. Crazy, right? I paid off $500,000 in debt, but I'll wire you half of what's left. You should be grateful. Most ex-wives wouldn't do this for their ex-husbands.
Oh, I see. She sold my parents' property without asking and wants me to be grateful for half of what's left? What is wrong with this woman? I'm so glad I divorced her.
I'm still your ex-wife, you know. It's only natural I'd get a share of your late in-law's estate, right? Come on, give me your account info so I can wire it. Better hurry before I spend it all.
Okay, I'll get back to you. What is going on? I gotta talk to Kisaragi about this.
Takase, what's wrong?
Sorry to bother you, but my ex just called and said she sold my parents' land and house for $3 million.
What? Your parents' land and house?
She thinks she has inheritance rights as my ex-wife and went ahead and sold it on her own.
Can she even do that?
No, I don't think so. That's why I need you to look into some things tomorrow. Will you come with me?
Of course. Takase, you've been through so much lately, and now this is on top of everything. But I've got your back, so please don't try to handle this alone.
Thanks. You're the only person I can turn to. Sorry for calling so late.
Don't even worry about it.
The next day.
I got the land and property registry. Wait, this is...
What? It's really been sold. The ownership was transferred to someone else.
So your ex-wife sold it without your permission?
Mom and Dad's land. They used to love tending that garden together, and she just sold it behind my back? Can you get me in touch with the company's legal counsel?
On it. I'll call right now.
Our company lawyer referred us to an attorney specializing in real estate and inheritance. I'm attorney Miyamoto. I've reviewed the registry. Takase, did you ever sign a power of attorney for this sale? Absolutely not. I wasn't even consulted about selling. then this was sold without the title holder's consent, which makes the entire transaction invalid. I'll investigate the details of this sale. A week later, attorney Miyamoto reached out. Takase, I've identified the real estate company that handled the sale. I obtained copies of the purchase agreement and related documents. The power of attorney attached to the contract clearly doesn't match your handwriting, and the seal certificate appears to be forged. The same forged documents were used for the ownership transfer registration. So the power of attorney and seal certificate in my name were both forged? Exactly. At this point, it's not just your ex-wife acting alone. It's highly likely someone else was pulling the strings behind the scenes. A professional is involved? That's what it looks like. I've already sent an inquiry to the real estate company. Their response should reveal the other side's next move.
Takase, there must be a large deposit in your ex-wife's account around the time of the sale, right? If we follow the money, we can figure out who got paid and how much.
Sharp thinking. I'll submit an inquiry to the financial institutions. Meanwhile...
Hey, Daichi, we're out of money.
We just got 3 million. This is Daichi Hayase, the man Sayaka cheated with.
Well, I paid off your $500,000 debt, put up down payment on the condo, then bags and vacations and stuff. We've only got like $200,000 left.
200K? You blew through over 2 million in a month?
You're the one who took me to expensive restaurants every night. Don't pin this on me.
Kuh. This woman burns through money like crazy.
Oh, and the real estate company called. They said something about verifying the sale contract. It sounded pretty urgent.
Verifying? This is bad. Did someone file an external inquiry? I'll handle it. Don't touch this, got it?
Why do you look so freaked out?
Just do what I say.
What's with that attitude?
Daichi then contacted the real estate company.
My name is Tanaka from Luna Ren Real Estate. Mr. Hayase, we've received a formal objection from the representative of the previous title holder. They're claiming no intent to sell, and there's a serious issue with the validity of the contract.
Hold on. I set up that power of attorney myself. There's nothing wrong with the paperwork. Just get them to drop the objection.
I should inform you that this call is being recorded. We've received an inquiry from the title holder's attorney, and our company is obligated to respond accordingly.
What? You're recording this?
I'm going to end the call for now.
Hey, wait a minute. Oh crap. What did I just say? Did I really say I set it up?
What was that call about?
It's fine. Just a little paperwork mix-up. I'll handle it.
Really?
Don't worry about it. A few days later.
Daichi, we've got a problem. We got a letter from the buyer.
What?
They want the $3 million back. We already spent it on your debt, the bags, the dinners, everything. We've got almost nothing left. What are we gonna do?
Calm down. Let me reach out to some people I know.
Are you sure this is gonna be okay?
I said, it's fine. Stop nagging. A few more days passed. Takase, I've identified the person who orchestrated the sale. Daichi Hayase, Sonoda's current boyfriend. The man she cheated on you with. 5 years ago, he ran a scam selling fake properties and got banned from the real estate industry. The 500,000 in debt Sonoda mentioned on the phone was actually the remaining damages he owed his victims. I see. He used your late parents' land to pay off his own debt. That was Hayase's plan from the start. The timeline shows he started dating Sonoda right around the time your parents' terminal diagnosis made the inheritance foreseeable. The timing lines up perfectly. I'll keep digging. Please do. Meanwhile,
Daichi, you said you'd reach out to people. What happened?
no good. Nobody wants anything to do with this.
What? Then what about the $3 million? What's gonna happen to us?
How should I know?
Are you kidding me? You're the one who forged the documents. You told me to sell it because I'd inherit it anyway.
You agreed to it too.
Because I trusted you. And you're the one who called the real estate company. You did all of it.
So it's all my fault? You were out there blowing cash on designer stuff the second the money came in.
Because you said we had $3 million so I could spend whatever I want.
You keep blaming me just 'cause I said it. Can't you think for yourself for once?
And then what was I supposed to do? I can't pay back $3 million. You need to fix this.
Kuh, I'm going out.
Where are you going?
You won't shut up. Just leave me alone. A few days later,
Daichi, did you find a lawyer?
I consulted 3. All of them turned me down. No money, no case.
Then I'll ask my friends. Sayaka, there's a rumor going around. Did you really sell your ex-husband's parents' property without permission? No, it's complicated. Please, can you refer me to a lawyer? I'm sorry, but honestly, this scares me. I don't want to get dragged into it. Wait! I'm sorry. Even mice cut me off.
Same here. Nobody's picking up. Not real estate contacts, not old business partners. Huh? An unknown number? Hello? Hello, this is Nishimura from Nishimura Law Office. Am I speaking with Daichi Hayase? A lawyer. Yeah, that's me. Regarding the unpaid damages from a real estate transaction 5 years ago, we'll be taking further legal action. What? That's ancient history. There's still an outstanding balance. That's all for now. Excuse me.
Who was that?
They're digging up my old case, too.
Old case? What old case?
It's from a long time ago.
A long time ago doesn't cut it. Things are already this bad and you've got more skeletons in the closet?
Shut up. It's none of your business.
We're together, aren't we? Of course it's my business. Wait, is this all connected to the $3 million thing? Oh wait, Taichi, there's one person we can still ask.
Who?
Yosuke.
Huh? You want me to beg your ex-husband?
Who else is there? We have no money, no lawyer, no friends. Yosuke's our only option.
Attorney Miyamoto and Kisaragi came to my apartment. Takase, we have all the evidence we need. We can move whenever you're ready. So, we're ready to corner them? Yes. Then, Sayaka and Daichi showed up.
Yosuke, please, hear me out.
What do you want?
I need your help. The buyer filed a lawsuit. I can't find a lawyer. I have no one else to turn to. You're the only one.
And why'd you bring this guy along? Please, the buyer's coming after me. The old victims too. Every lawyer turned me down. I've got nowhere else to go. Hayase, you forged documents and sold my parents' property, and you've got the nerve to show up in front of me? I know, what I did is unforgivable, but if things stay like this, we're both done for.
Please, Yosuke, we really have no way out.
Have a seat. I'll hear you out. So, you're telling me you were tricked by this guy?
Yeah, Daichi made me do all of it.
When we were married, your credit card bills hit $3,000 a month. When my salary wasn't enough, you went crying to my parents for money. Was all of that someone else's fault too?
Back then, you were never home. I was doing everything by myself. I was so stressed. Shopping was the only thing that kept me sane.
$3,000 a month, sometimes $5,000, and you call that staying sane? When you went out, you'd go crying to my parents saying my salary wasn't enough. Did you ever once think about how they felt handing over that money?
But they were so kind. They said they'd help.
Kind doesn't mean you take advantage without limits. And in the end, you thought this guy had more money than me, so you ran off with him. When you heard my parents died after our divorce, was it your idea that the land and house could be sold?
No, the property thing was all Daichi's.
You've never been able to tell the difference between what's yours and what belongs to other people. My salary, my parents' precious home and land, you genuinely believed it was all yours to use. You say Hayase tricked you, but you're the one who claimed the inheritance was yours. You stamped a forged seal on fake documents. You blew $3 million on designer bags. During our marriage and after the divorce, nothing changed. You live off other people's money, and when it runs out, you find the next target. That's who you are.
I didn't choose to be like this.
And you will never change. Every time you're in trouble, you blame someone else. You just cry a little and expect to be forgiven. But I'm not your personal ATM anymore. Now, your turn, Hayase. I had nothing to do with this. Sayaka said she wanted to do it, so I just helped. Just listen. 5 years ago, you got caught selling fake properties and got kicked out of the industry. You still owed $500,000 in damages. That's why you went after Sayaka. That's not true. I really cared about Sayaka. You started dating Sayaka when you found out my parents didn't have much time left. You talked her into selling the property and had a fake seal made. Then you forged the certificate and power of attorney, orchestrated a $3 million sale, then funneled $500,000 straight into your own debt. This was all your plan. You used my parents' home to cover your mess. Sonoda, Hayase. I'm attorney Miyamoto. I'm representing Takase. Regarding the unauthorized sale of property under Takase's name using forged documents, we're formally proceeding with legal action. All evidence has been secured. This sale contract will be voided. However, the buyer's $3 million claim against you remains fully valid. $3 million? Wait, I didn't. Hayase, in your call with Luna Ren Real Estate, you stated, and I quote, "I set it up myself. It's all on record." Forging the power of attorney, the seal certificate, and committing fraud. You will face criminal charges, and a guilty verdict is all but certain. Specifically, forgery of private documents with seals, forgery of public documents with seals, fraud, and additional charges.
All of that?
These aren't minor offenses.
After his parents passed, Takase handled the entire inheritance process alone. Cheated on, divorced, then losing both parents. He was at rock bottom, yet he went to the Legal Affairs Bureau and checked every single document himself. That land and house is where Takase grew up. It holds a lifetime of memories with his parents, and you two sold it off to buy designer bags and pay for a scam artist's debts. You had absolutely no right to trample on his memories and take what was rightfully his.
It's over for you two, so brace yourselves for what's coming. Criminal charges and a mountain of debt are waiting for you. And on top of that, I'll be suing both of you for damages. Months later, as for Sayaka,
4 days of cup noodles in a row. Ugh, another unknown number. Hello?
Regarding your installment payments for damages, we haven't received this month's payment yet. Please take care of this promptly.
I know! I'm working, but after rent and food, I've got nothing left.
as for Hayase, even after serving a sentence, the debt followed him. He drifted from one day job to the next. Damn it, it was supposed to work. Where did I go wrong?
Millions in debt. My whole life is just gonna be paying this off, isn't it?
It's over. My life is over. As for me, 6 months had passed.
So this is your parents' grave.
Yeah, thanks for the flowers.
Of course.
Mom, Dad, the property's been taken care of. The title's back in my name. The lawyer handled everything. I protected what you two cherished.
I'm sure they're so proud of you.
Yeah, also, there's someone I want you to meet. She's my junior at work, and she's been by my side through everything.
What?
If Kisaragi hadn't been there for me, I would have broken down somewhere along the way. So, only if you want to, but I'd like you to stay by my side from here on.
Are you saying...
Yeah, this is a confession.
Okay.
Thank you.
Then let me properly introduce myself to your parents. Hello, I'm Kaede Kisaragi. I promise to take good care of Yosuke.
Mom, Dad, I finally found someone truly special. I lost my wife to divorce, lost both my parents, even had the family home sold out from under me. For a while, I was completely alone. But Kisaragi was there when I needed her most, and I'll be forever grateful. She became my family, and I cherished her every single day after that.